blaring red. Emergency beacon, Poseidon Station, coordinates confirmed. The message, fragmented, static-laced, sent shivers down the spines of everyone in Oceanus Control. Poseidon Station, humanity's most daring foray into the abyss, nestled within the Mariana Trench, was in distress. "This is Oceanus Control to Poseidon Station," boomed the commander, his voice betraying the tension in the room. "Report status, please confirm." Only the unnerving hiss of static answered back. A chilling thought gripped the room. What could threaten a structure 5 miles beneath the ocean's surface? A fortress against the crushing pressure and perpetual darkness of the abyss. Leviathan, the most advanced deep-sea rescue submersible ever built, was immediately prepped for deployment. Its mission: descend into the abyssal depths and ascertain the situation at Poseidon Station. 3 souls braved this perilous journey. Captain Eva Ramirez, veteran submariner and renowned oceanographer; Dr. Mark Jenkins, the lead engineer who knew Poseidon's every bolt and wire; and Lieutenant Javier Rodriguez, a seasoned Navy diver trained for underwater emergencies. As Leviathan detached from the mothership and began its descent, the crew knew they were venturing into the unknown. The fate of Poseidon Station, and perhaps the answer to a mystery that would haunt humanity, rested on their shoulders. Hours turned into an eternity. The Leviathan sliced through the water column, descending deeper and deeper into the inky blackness. The pressure outside increased relentlessly, a constant reminder of the crushing weight of the ocean above. "Depth 5,000 meters, reported Lieutenant Rodriguez, his voice calm amidst the growing tension, approaching the Hadal zone. Outside, bioluminescent creatures flickered like ghostly apparitions, their ethereal glow the only source of light in this alien realm. Dr. Jenkins, his face illuminated by the soft glow of the instrument panel, nervously tapped on his console, trying to re-establish communication with Poseidon. The silence remained unbroken. After what seemed like an interminable descent, they reached the designated coordinates of Poseidon Station. The sonar pulsed, painting a picture of the world outside on the main screen. "Coming up on Poseidon's estimated location," announced Captain Ramirez, her voice betraying a hint of anxiety. The crew huddled around the screen, their eyes scanning the sonar readings, their hearts pounding in unison with the rhythmic ping of the sonar. But something was amiss, terribly wrong. Where the station should have been, there was nothing. Section 5. Silence in the void. An eerie silence descended upon the Leviathan's crew. They stared at the sonar screen, their minds struggling to reconcile the readings with the reality they expected. Poseidon Station, a marvel of engineering designed to withstand the abyssal depths, was simply gone. No sign of the station. Captain Ramirez finally broke the silence, her voice laced with disbelief. "Run another scan. Check every frequency." Rodriguez and Jenkins diligently obeyed, their faces grim, their hopes dwindling with each passing second. The sonar pulsed, its echo reverberating through the water, but the result remained unchanged. An empty void where Poseidon Station should have been. "It's impossible," Dr. Jenkins muttered, his gaze fixated on the sonar screen. The data made no sense. One moment, the Poseidon was there, a massive structure teeming with life and activity. The next, it was gone, as if swallowed by the ocean itself. Poseidon was built to withstand anything. Designed by the best engineers, it was a marvel of modern technology, capable of enduring the harshest conditions the ocean could throw at it. Seismic activity, underwater currents, even a direct hit from a submarine wouldn't have been enough to cause such a disappearance. The structure was fortified, its foundations deeply embedded into the ocean floor. His voice trailed off, the unspoken question hanging heavy in the air. What could have caused this? The team exchanged worried glances, each grappling with the same unsettling thought. Captain Ramirez, ever the pragmatist, took command. He knew that time was of the essence. Every second counted in their quest to uncover the truth. "Lieutenant Rodriguez, deploy the ROV. We need eyes down there immediately." The remotely operated vehicle was their best chance at finding any clues in the murky depths. "Dr. Jenkins, try to establish a communication link, even if it's just picking up residual power readings. Any signal, no matter how faint, could provide a vital lead." Their mission had morphed from a rescue operation to something far more unsettling, an investigation into an impossible disappearance. The stakes were higher than ever. The crew of the Leviathan knew they were now players in a mystery that defied logic and challenged the very fabric of their understanding of the deep. They were determined to uncover the truth, no matter where it led them. The ROV, a nimble probe equipped with high-intensity lights and cameras, cut through the water, illuminating the abyssal plain. It moved with precision, its mechanical arms ready to collect samples or interact with objects of interest. The crew aboard the Leviathan watched intently, their eyes glued to the monitors displaying the live feed from the depths. Its powerful spotlight revealed signs of disturbance on the seabed, trenches, debris, and a scattering of what looked like footprints. The seabed, usually a desolate and undisturbed expanse, now bore the marks of something unusual. The team exchanged glances, their curiosity piqued and their minds racing with possibilities. "What in God's name?" whispered Rodriguez, his eyes glued to the monitor displaying the ROV's feed. The room was silent, except for the hum of the equipment and the occasional beep of the instruments. Each member of the crew felt a mix of excitement and unease as they tried to make sense of the images before them. The footprints, if they were indeed footprints, were enormous, far larger than any known marine creature. They dwarfed the tracks of even the largest whales and seemed to belong to something far more mysterious. The scale of the prints suggested a creature of immense size and power, something that defied their understanding of marine biology. They seemed to appear out of nowhere and vanish just as abruptly into the darkness, leading toward the abyssal trench, the deepest part of the ocean. The trench was a place of legend, a chasm that had swallowed many secrets over the millennia. The footprints led directly into this foreboding void, as if beckoning the crew to follow. The mystery deepened, pulling the Leviathan's crew further into its enigmatic embrace. They knew that whatever lay at the end of those footprints could change their understanding of the ocean forever. With a mix of trepidation and determination, they prepared to delve deeper, ready to uncover the secrets hidden in the abyss. Back on the Leviathan, tension crackled in the air, as palpable as the increasing pressure outside. Theories, each more outlandish than the last, were tossed around. A rogue wave of immense power, an unknown geological event, alien intervention, the footprint. "It's too big to..." "Defined," Dr. Jenkins said, his voice hushed. He, like the others, was grappling with the impossible. Could there be something down here, something we haven't discovered yet? Captain Ramirez, a woman of science and reason, struggled to reconcile the evidence with her understanding of the world. The distress beacon, the vanished station, the footprints. It was all too bizarre, too inexplicable. With their oxygen supplies dwindling and no logical explanation in sight, the divers were faced with a dire situation. The once calm and calculated mission had turned into a race against time. Every breath they took was a reminder of the limited air they had left, and the pressure of the deep sea only added to their growing anxiety. Captain Ramirez made the difficult decision to return to the surface. It was a choice no leader wanted to make, but the safety of the crew was paramount. The weight of the unknown pressed heavily on his shoulders as he pondered the mysteries that lay below. As the Leviathan ascended, leaving the abyssal darkness behind, the crew couldn't help but feel a mix of relief and frustration. They had ventured into the depths with high hopes of discovery, only to be met with more questions than answers. It carried with it more questions than answers. The surface brought a temporary reprieve, but the enigma of what they had encountered lingered in their minds. The mystery of Poseidon Station remained unsolved, a haunting reminder of the ocean's secrets. The abandoned structures they had glimpsed hinted at stories untold, histories lost to the depths, a chilling testament to the unfathomable depths of the ocean, where light barely penetrates and life takes on forms unknown to the surface world. The vast, dark underwater landscape seemed to stretch on forever, a realm where human understanding faltered and the secrets that still lie hidden within its dark embrace. The ocean held its mysteries close, revealing only fragments to those brave enough to venture into its depths. The disappearance served as a stark reminder that for all of humanity's technological advancements, there were realms and forces beyond our comprehension. The advanced equipment they had relied on seemed almost insignificant in the face of such vast unknowns. There were forces at play in the universe beyond our comprehension. The ocean, with its myriad of mysterious creatures and unexplored territories, was a testament to the limits of human knowledge. The ocean, in its vastness and depth, had once again swallowed a secret, leaving behind more questions than answers. It absorbed light and objects alike, a silent guardian of its own mysteries, leaving behind a silence as profound as the abyss itself. The quiet of the deep sea was a stark contrast to the bustling life above, a reminder of the enigmatic world that lay beneath the waves.